I got to ask the other question that everybody's going to roll their eyes if I don't ask. Steroids? Growth hormone? Like, you two are unnaturally...
Oh, they are my friend.
They are your friends?
I've done 2 cycles. I did...
2 cycles in your entire life?
Yeah, 1 cycle in 2015. I did my first physique show, and then after she knocked me the fuck out.
You're like, I got to get back on that horse?
Yeah, I got jacked. Yeah, I got on Primo April 2022.
What is Primo?
Primo is...
I don't have to explain.
yeah,
my
I don't
English.
either. I know. It's an androgen.
Okay.
But it's like one of the more less
One of
anabolic ones, I suppose.
Mild ones for
yeah,
women?
It's not like...
Steroids for her?
You're right.
I love it.
And I mean, I took a shot of test in Bali once for my libido, and it was fucking great. We were fucking in the back of the Jeep. I was rubbing one out in the back of the cab. I'm like, dudes have got it good.
Yeah.
Because I hadn't had a libido since I was like in my late 20s. And, but aside from that, like if I got on test, because I'm an addict,
Yeah.
my concern was that I would morph into, because,
A
you know,
dude?
yes, you know, it's hard because you see women and you respect how much work goes into it.
Yeah.
But a lot of them, you know, it just crosses that line of, and whatever, to each their own. They're happy, but it does destroy their health.
The
femininity.
femininity.
The
goes
femininity
away.
Yes.
for sure, but also a lot of women die young, you know, as do men, you know, and it causes a lot of problems, especially now with fucking the vaccine. And I encourage everybody listening to this to watch Died Suddenly if you have gotten the vaccine, just so you can be a little bit more motivated to take charge in your life and do something about your fitness. Stop drinking, stop smoking, because we are all being poisoned. They're trying to kill us every fucking direction we look. You're going to charge $14,000 for a Tylenol in the emergency room? Go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
Fuck our country for that.
The biggest tragedy of COVID to me was like, what an opportunity on a national stage for everybody to talk about everybody getting healthier.
Right.
Like, hey, yeah,
right.
Okay, COVID's a real thing. It's killing weak people. It's killing the old people. Yeah. Maybe there needs to be a vaccine. Maybe there doesn't. But at a base level, just be
vitamin D.
Yeah,
get your fucking
metabolically healthier. Which is funny because I just asked you about steroids, so people are probably rolling their eyes. Oh, this bitch is on steroids. She's not healthy. But then you made a joke. You said steroids are my friend.
No, I mean, like, I'm not going to hide. I did. Yeah. Like, I was a bodybuilder in the past.
What were you at your biggest? Because I've seen some pictures of both of you where your thighs, I'm like, holy fuck, man. So what at your biggest, like, what were you weight wise or strength wise or?
So when I started bodybuilding, it was like 4 years ago, maybe my first competition, and I tried naturally first. Yeah. And I was training harder than any girls, you know, and I saw like I didn't get really placed. I was in the European Championship in IFBB, and I got from 9th place, and I was like, that's it? Yeah. Like, I was working and dieting my ass off.
That shit's so fucked up, though, girl.
And I get so competitive. Like, I want to get this. So then I was like, okay, but then let's change the category. I want to be wellness because they said I already too big for bikini, even I was muscular. So I thought, okay, let's take wellness. And that time I was working with a coach who now I know that his knowledge is like under the ground, you know, like it was nothing. And he put me right away. I didn't take much, like 3 or 4 week cycle. He started with the Winstrol. You know,
that's the heavy hitter shit.
Yes. So after 1 week, I already felt like I'm like, what the fuck is going on with me? And I'm like, I started more asking of my friends. And it's like, you know, do you start with that? Yeah. And I was like, yeah, but I'm very big and I feel bloated. I said, stop it right now. So I stopped there.
Yeah. And for people that don't know Winstrol, from what I heard, it's like, oh, son, you're about to have your first drink. Let me give you a quadruple whiskey. I mean, it's the heavy hitter shit, right?
Yes. Yeah. So that was what I tried, and then after we just wait that it goes out, and then was like 4 months after that prep, I started take Anavar, and it's light.
All the CrossFit girls take Anavar, like it's very low androgenic properties, so it's just really shitty for your liver.
And then I had another competition I was preparing for, and I couldn't take like strong steroids, even though I was focusing on the leg muscles, because if I take, I get strong on my upper body. Mm-hmm. Like, I'm naturally was strong always because of judo and wrestling, you know? So I just realized I'm not fitting any of categories because it's the girls, they just
I
have
hope
so
you go
weird.
into MMA. You're still
Now I'm
yeah,
training,
yes.
and I'm really long time.
Your
being
boobs are too
drunk.
big for MMA.
No, I can breast mother them.
Okay.
There you go. That's exactly right.
No, I'm training, and I'm really long time being like drug free now.
I mean, because judo makes so much sense as a crossover to MMA, right? Like if you can grab onto somebody, you're gonna throw them, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes.
So now you just need to learn how to punch, and your wrestling is
Yes,
obviously good, so you got good
Now
control
I'm
there.
training in Miami in MMA Masters more than 2 months, and probably soon in this summertime, I'm looking forward for my first MMA fight.
Nice.